a good lot of monkeys in Video Game Valley stuff recently. I seem to remember a number of monkeys showing up at various moments. I don't know why, but I remember monkeys. Do you recall? I recall the monkeys. Hello, welcome to the Video Game Valley. Beautiful day today. Perfect 72 degrees out. We're continuing Donkey Kong Country 3 Dixie Kong's Double Trouble on the Super Nintendo. Nearing the end of that. Nearing the end of Donkey Kong Country 3 Dixie Kong's Double Trouble on the Super Nintendo. I have no idea if we're gonna finish it today, but it's possible. It depends a lot on whether or not I have a difficult time with some of the Lost World levels. We'll see. Hope everyone's doing all right today. Love the new Ghost House. Oh, thank you. Yeah, people seems to have a good response. I mean, Ghost House always does. People love those spooky ghosts. I think this might be the first Ghost House episode that has a genuinely startling moment in it. I actually had to backtrack on that a little bit. It used to be even more startling, but I was like, I think this may be too much. But it's good. I like it. I like how it turned out. Ghost House. Yeah, it was the very first sponsored Ghost House episode. Someone, Steven, very kindly sponsored that in honor of his late friend Morgan. He left a note, which I pinned on the episode. So definitely check that out. At least the deleted scene and the box set. There's no deleted scenes. It's like, hey, generally whatever makes it all the way through animation is included. But I do change things along the way. Corans, thank you for the $2. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs turned 15 today. Pretty good movie. Pretty good film. Yeah. People think about that movie anymore. I feel like that one was pretty good. 15 years. That's a good number of years. 15 whole years. Here we go. Stampede Sprint. Hadn't bothered to put it through Google Translate. What's the name in English? Oh, it's something obnoxious. It's the name of that new Joker movie. It's like The Madness of Two or something. I don't Every Ghost House episode's subtitle is just a random sequel subtitle from recent years. Or not so recent years. I was deciding between that and The Way of Water. I might still use The Way of Water for a future one. It's possible. Stampede Sprint. What? No bird or spy door? Okay. If that's how it's gonna be. Grab 15 bananas. far I've grabbed 0 bananas. I need to grab way more bananas than I'm grabbing. I wanna go where the bananas are. I got it. There's another one over here. Grab 15 bananas again. Oh no! 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 I want to grab those bananas one more time. One more banana and that's it. We got it. We got all the bananas. Thank you again, everyone, saying kind things about the new ghost house. Very happy with how it turned out. It's my big cartoon of the year, Ghost House. It's my greatest work. Oh, I do genuinely feel like oh, I lost my bird. This is no good. There's a quality to the Ghost House series that I just really, oh no, I really like. I like the sad ghost man. The man who is in the house and is not a ghost, but maybe is a ghost, but is probably not a ghost, but could be a ghost. No birds, alright. No elephants. No anything. I can't do anything right here. Sabina, the name of a character from a previous work of yours. Sabina's from Detective Heart of America. Yabrina is from Ghost House. Yabrina. Yabrina. I have not gotten all the secrets here. Yabrina. Yeah, I think I probably need to bring the bird. So are there three bonuses? Very careful about the beads. Gotta jump very high so that this bird is not hurt by the bees. That's okay. Alright, so far so good. Hey, hey, hey! Alright, we got one chance. Grab 15 bananas. So perilous for this bird. Oh no! No! Alright. Well, we gotta do this all again. Gotta be much more careful. Oh no. Of course. This character could not make this jump. The bird. Problem. It's no problem. Don't worry about anything. Oh no, the bird. There's a little bit of a problem right there. Oh. Oh. That's okay. As long as the bird's all right. I just need this bird to be okay. This tiny, poor little bird. Oh no, okay. It's a bad jump I did. I don't need that coin. I got enough coins. Who needs coins? Not me. Oh no, the bird! Philip, thank you for the 5,000 Chilean pesos. Pesos to celebrate the new Ghost House episode. Also, it's Chile's independency. Yeah, yay! Why all nations were born after killing all of the indigenous people. So effed up. Yeah, a lot of the inherent qualities of nation building is kind of forcing everyone into the into the nation, and this is colonialism is usually done in like one of two ways. It's either absorption, where you sort of I guess you could call this a soft genocide. You force everyone to assimilate into the new nation and remove all of the previous traditions and what have you, or you just do the regular genocide of just straight up killing everyone. Yeah. Corans, thank you for the $10. Did you hear Mr. Beast is being sued by contestants of his Amazon game for alleged abuse? This is unfortunate considering some of my favorite YouTubers were actually contestants on that show. Yeah, is this something like is this the same like lawsuit stuff that's been happening like this last month or whatever? Or is there a new thing? Yeah, I've never been particularly fond of Mr. Beast. I went a big rant about him like a year or two ago. I had a couple people who were a little upset at my anti-Mr. Beast opinions because of all of his supposed like charity, all of his like charity work and stuff. But yeah, I just never had good vibes. This is not one of those like, oh, I knew something was off with him, but he was essentially running a modern, you know, capitalist philanthropy enterprise where it's like, it's not really about giving back so much as it is about making money off of philanthropy. Building an empire and massive wealth through the enterprise of philanthropy. So, like, you know, good things can result from that. But also, I'm not surprised that there's lawsuits involving abuse now, because... oh my god. Alright, let's try this again. Because if you are doing like a tremendous amount of, I almost did this again, of philanthropic deeds or whatever, and you're making a ton of money off of it, there probably is exploitation somewhere along the lines. Yeah. I feel like like, it is possible, it is genuinely possible to, like, be a successful person and use that success to, better the society that you live in. But the people who do that, you probably do not regularly hear about. The people who are doing that usually don't have big marketing departments behind their stuff. Five left. You know, I'm just gonna skip that one. I'm gonna go for the easier ones. Oh my god. Alright, we got all of those. Let's go save our game. Crisscross cliffs. Alright. You don't get rich by actually doing good things. Yeah, I mean, once you start thinking about the fact that, like, alright, how much do you think your own labor is worth? How much do you think... how much is your own labor worth? Now, how would you imagine... like, I imagine most of the people watching this, not everyone, but most of the people watching this probably work a reasonable amount. Let's say you've got, let's just say a regular full-time job, 40 hours a week. I don't know how much you work, but let's just imagine a full-time job. You're probably being underpaid. But let's imagine you weren't being underpaid. How much would that be? How much would you be making a week? Now, imagine you're working that same amount per week, but you're making 1,000 times as much money. How does that happen? How do you get... Where does that money come from? The answer, in most cases, is just exploitation. You're figuring out a way in which you can get the money that other people are earning and pocket most of it yourself. 15 bananas. Alright, that's TNT. I don't want to hit the TNT. I want to get the bananas, but I don't want to get the TNT. Alright. Alright, now I want to turn this back. Now look at this gator. I guess it's a crocodile. Look at this crocodile. That's a gator. If there's been anyone who's gotten rich without exploitation. Well, like, I mean, there's ways to... Like, if you win the lottery, you personally have not stolen people's labor, but you've still gotten the money through an exploitative system. So, it's sort of like, you know, you're passing the sin from one person to another. Marcus, thank you for the $2. Look up IDW's new offer to artists. Infuriating. Yeah, the comics industry it's been rough for a long time. It's gotten a lot worse. Can I roll into this? Yes. Oh no! Let's go up this way. Is there another, I feel like there's gotta be another secret around here somewhere, but I might not be able to get it at the moment because I'm missing my good friend and pal, the other monkey. Seems like a weirdly open area. There's probably something here. Okay, well I got the monkey. I don't think I can go back. No, I can go back down. Alright, well we'll see for sure. Yeah, there might not be anything here. liquor store got mad at me yesterday because I bought a 110 bottle of champagne and paid in $1 and $2 bills. I guess that's not the most obnoxious way you could have paid. I imagine that's not completely uncommon at a liquor store, though. I mean, it's still, you know... Like, that can't be that uncommon. I mean, it's annoying to count all that out. The $2 bills are weird. Are you in the United States? Is this a U.S. currency? Not a lot of $2 bills out there. Had a guy literally throw change at me. Yeah, that's not great. Don't want to do that. No! $2 are still in circulation. You just need to ask for them at the bank. Yeah, I mean, I do see them every once in a while. It's just not very often. They're not particularly common. They were uncommon enough that like I have also spent a $2 bill at one point. I don't remember why. It was a long time ago. But they were uncommon enough that the person I gave it to had no idea what it was. Did not realize it was legal tender. I want these to be. Oh, I see. Okay, I understand what I need to do. First time someone's handed me a $2 bill, I thought it was a joke. Yeah, they're just not... They're not very common. Okay, so this character can also not touch those. Oh no! Oh god! I forgot that there was one there. Alright, we got it for real this time. Oh, son of a... Nice to know what the... There we go. Alright, that's it. That was not it. I needed to go the other way. I'm not 100% sure why I want to do this. I imagine there's a secret beyond the bee. There's a secret beyond the bee. There's a secret beyond the bee. Oh no. That's alright. No problem. There is no secret beyond the bee. I don't know why we've done this. I don't. I legitimately do not understand. Because these were coming up anyway, right? Or were they not? I don't remember. Alright, we're going up. Whatever. Beyond the bee lies a world of other bees and I don't know, crocodiles and rocks. What else we got around here? All sorts of stuff. See, like this. They were coming up with the bees were not blocking. The bees just simply were not blocking the barrel. I kind of feel like maybe they're supposed to be, but they're definitely not. This doesn't make so much sense to me. Oh, there was a secret here. Okay. I definitely don't want to turn these into explosive ones. I gotta pass. You understand me? I gotta get past here. It's over here. Ah! Look at that. Bash the baddies. I gotta bash these son of a gun baddies. I bashed him. That's the one I went into. Gotta blow up this bee. Once again, none of this makes sense. I really think the bees are supposed to be blocking the barrels, but the way it's programmed, they don't. Like, they block them here, but once you go higher... Alright, well, that could have gone better. Just an extra life. I risked it all for that. Anything here? I wonder if there's anything up there. Well, I'll never know. Let's see if we've gotten everything. I got a gear. We did get everything. Hooray. See, there's an attempt to make a mini Saturn. Yeah, I know Pandemonium was talking about that on Twitter. Like... it's not a great situation. There was a similar like thing happening with like Game Boys earlier, right? Where they take old hardware and they gut it to make these new products. And I've seen some people like defending this in the sense that, like, you know, they assuming that they're being taken from Saturns with broken disk drives or whatever, and even in those instances, like, there are other solutions to get those Saturns back in shape. It just seems we have a limited number of these consoles left. At some point, they're all going to be gone forever. And this sort of thing just kind of speeds that process up. Saturn Unsolved and FPGA. There's oh, I need to talk to Boomer. There's a Mr. Core that's being worked on. It's had some pretty good progress made on it. Not finished yet, but that a cog you got there? That is. You know, I reckon it'll fit on this strange box, which has been here ever since I moved in. Pop it on and see what happens. Looks like you're gonna have to find a few more of them to fit it all together. Fancy giving me some coins then? Go on, have a go. Let's do it. Good one, kitty. That's bought you 2 of Boomer's specials. Here we go. Nice. Tyrant Twin Tussle. I hate these son of a guns. Digital preservation, or lack thereof, makes me sad. Yeah. I genuinely love the art form of video gaming so much, and it is one of those art forms that's very very hard to preserve. I suppose it's not the very hardest. But it's pretty hard. And I feel like it wouldn't be nearly as hard if it wasn't for the fact that, like, we all live under capitalism. Because you think about, like, the artistic legacy of like different companies, like Nintendo, Microsoft, the fact that they've been behind, like, one of the greatest art forms of our lifetime, and they just shut their storefronts down. They just shut them down. The stuff isn't available anymore because they're not making as much money. And, you know, you would think that they would be very, very proud of the fact that they've had such a huge impact on the artistic legacy of the human race. But it's not enough. It's not what they're looking for. I'm gonna go back up. I don't want to accidentally skip a section by choosing the main path before doing all the side path stuff. Film industry and the music industry have made it clear they'd do the same thing if they could. Yeah, both of those industries have in recent times gotten way worse too with preservation efforts. Like, film used to be in a pretty good place in terms of preservation, like when there was a financial incentive to do so with DVD releases and what have you. It's gotten a lot worse. Still not as bad as video games, but it's getting there. There's a secret up there. Let's see what's up here first. Are there any super rare games you can think of which might lose with big company greed and I should download now? Well, I mean, for the most part, like, piracy is the answer to a lot of this. if not 100% of it. Oh no. Still want to go up there. And at the moment, I would say there's like pretty good preservation efforts that are piracy. I don't think that that stuff is going to like suddenly disappear, but a lot of it has gotten harder to access thanks to certain companies like Nintendo shutting down specific sites. So I wouldn't be as worried about like not being able to download something in terms of piracy first, so much as like, oh god, it's just becoming much more complicated. Ah, dang it. Double, dang it. Couldn't figure it out when it was easy. I want that N. I do need both characters for stuff. Let me see if I can make it back without dying. Aha. I knew there was something up here. Oh god. Okay. Come on. Uh-oh. Ah! We got it. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do there. Oh yeah, I can't just quit. That's okay. Wonder how Gen Z feels about not actually owning anything. I'm sure, I mean, you know, whatever system you grow up with. Oh god, no. It's gonna have like a element of normalcy to it, but also, like, I feel like the fact that, you know, stuff like, vinyl has taken off again to some to some degree shows a interest in owning things in spite of the market conditions. I'm just gonna find the coin. Where the heck is this coin? There it is. So I'll try going up first. I don't really need these coins or the bananas. Ooh. Is there anything over here? No, just other bananas. What in the world? What the heck are you doing? Oh. Nice. Grab 15 bananas. Oh no! But I wanted to grab 15 bananas. Let's try it again. Oh no, but I want to grab 15 bananas. Grab those 15 bananas, grab them. You gotta get those 15. Get those 15 banana boo-boos. Only got a couple bananas left. This is going well. I said it couldn't be done. 15 bananas? That's too many to grab. Well, I showed them. I don't think I've gotten the, I don't think I've gotten the Donkey Kong thing, have I? The coin. Might have to come back. Oh no, I got it. Okay. Never mind. False alarm, everyone. I got the Donkey Kong coin. We're doing well. I'm surprised surprised to learn how little my friends with full-time salary jobs are making. Yeah, the wealth gap is real. Think about think about how things could, how nice things would be if the economics were just different. Oh. Like, what if you could afford a sandwich? At any time. What if, at any moment, you wanted a sandwich? This was within your power to get. This seems like a little thing, but I feel like, for most people, at least in the United States, the idea of being able to get a sandwich whenever you want is actually unattainable. Find the coin. Alright, I will try. Oh my god. I gotta kind of have to. Hey. I thought those were enemies. They were not. They were friends. Good luck finding a sandwich place I can eat at. Yeah, I mean, the dietary stuff is pretty difficult. I say this as a sandwich lover with many dietary restrictions. Very tough outside the US. The issue is that the US should not have those issues. Well, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but yeah, a lot of the toughness outside of the US is also specifically because of the US. But yes, ostensibly US imperialism is supposed to create a level of opulence here at home. And that is also not happening. It does for like 500 people. Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. What a bad move on my part. Not doing very well on this level. Yeah, I mean, it's just the wealth gap. The current wealth gap is larger than it's ever been in human history. And I'm talking about, like, including in, like, the era of emperors. It is a system that I feel at some point is probably going to collapse pretty dramatically. We're past French Revolution conditions. We are way past French Revolution conditions. Netflix, so it's okay. We do have Netflix. Although, actually, a lot of people don't have Netflix anymore. I can't even get... So, I have a Netflix account. I've had a Netflix account since the DVD days. Since, not just the DVD days, but very early in the DVD days. And, I've got a big account. Pay a lot of money for the Netflix account. And... do not account share. This is not a command. I'm saying I do not account share. I wish that I could. I do not. Scuffy hasn't been able to get Netflix to work. Like when, like going over to Alex's place, like just as like a, like if you travel now, getting Netflix to work when you're anywhere else. That's not your home Wi-Fi is extremely convoluted and does not work most of the time. Like they have these rules set up for what you need to do, which is okay, you gotta log on to your home Wi-Fi account with a device that you're gonna bring with you. You've got to load a video and watch a video for a little bit. We won't tell you how long, but it's why you gotta watch for a little bit. And then, you've got to go to the new place and load up Netflix on the new Wi-Fi and play a little bit more of a video on that device. And then log in to the Netflix account. After all that, log into the Netflix account on the device you actually want to watch on. That's on the same Wi-Fi as the new Wi-Fi you've just joined. And this works maybe 25% of the time. Most of the time it just doesn't work whatsoever, and you're just like not watching Netflix anymore. And this is a thing they've set up specifically to try to prevent people from account sharing, but the actual result is that you can no longer use it for most legitimate uses, for many legitimate uses either. Oh! Dang it. That was bad. I want to try to get up there. Cheapest account Netflix have access to like 3 devices. Yes, but those 3 devices all have to be on the exact same Wi-Fi. And if you take one if you go to like a hotel or something and log in with your laptop, sorry, that's not your Wi-Fi anymore. Yeah, the way it worked before, it made sense. You paid for an account. You can watch on a certain number of devices. It basically makes it so that you can't just like have a huge friend group where you pay for one account and everyone's watching from different locations or whatever. But you know, 3 devices seems like a reasonable amount. The problem, of course, being that you sometimes can't watch on anything if you're not on your home Wi-Fi. Because you might be account sharing. Even though it's a perfectly normal thing to sometimes not be at home. Oh my god. I cannot believe these boards. Stop it. Alright. Like, there we go. There we go. Having a hard time with these birds. I don't know what it is. Yeah. David Studios product, thank you for the $4.99. Chris needs to resubscribe so we can watch the Cloud Monster episode of Kolchak. Chris needs to resubscribe to what? Are we talking about Netflix? Is Chris not subscribed to Netflix? I don't understand the message. Oh, I missed a super chat. David Studios product, thank you for the $1.99. Is this bird's stomach an infinite void? When did this super chat come in? 12:04. What bird are you talking about? The answer is yes, but I don't know what bird you're talking about either. I feel like I've lost some context here. Oh no. I didn't realize that would come and get me. Philip, thank you for the 5,000 Chilean pesos. More pesos to the noodle funds. Thank you. I haven't gotten noodles in a while. I know I said I was going to be getting noodles, but it's been a bit. I gotta get some noodles. Oh no! Parrot that spits seeds. Oh yeah! Of course. Yes, the answer is yes. This is going terribly. That's such a devilish trick that one plays. Oh no, 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 no. No! David Studios product, thank you for the $4.99. First reference, the bird spitting seeds. Second, your Chris animates a video. Oh. I forgot about that. I understand now, thank you. The funny thing about making hundreds of videos is you do forget most of them. A lot of times when people reference my stuff, I do not realize it's a reference to something that I've done. Oh no! Oh dang. Despite your disillusionment with the U.S., do you believe in voting at all? I mean, yes. There's, there are numerous elections that I feel are largely, I don't know. The way the electoral system has been set up for presidential, for congressional positions and stuff, a lot of the more important decisions for these candidates are not being decided by individuals voting so much as it is established powers. But I've still, you know, I vote in every election I'm able to. Even though I don't have, like, hopes for the electoral process. Voting is your right to complain. No, I think you can complain if you don't vote. That's fine. I do believe that there is utility in voting. I also, and people get real cranky about this stuff, but I also think that there's utility in withholding votes. You know, just do what you do with intentionality. I think rather than like let despair sink in and let that move your decisions, I'd say think about what you actually want to accomplish and act on that. As long as you're doing that, I think that's fine. If you're going to vote, have a reason why. If you're not going to vote, also have a reason why. Some of these bird jumps are pretty tricky. Not voting is not a rebellion. Voting is also not a rebellion. These are all political acts. Voting, withholding your vote, all political acts. One vote doesn't have much of an impact. Not voting once also doesn't have much of an impact. But it can be part of a larger strategy. Voting and not voting. People died for the right to vote. Yeah, they also died for the right to do whatever you want. to vote or not vote. I mean, frankly, most of the people who died for one colonial project or another did not die for any particular like there's been a lot of wasted death is I guess what I'm trying to say. Like a lot of the people who died for specifically here we go, my ability to vote, also died to prevent a number of other people I care about from voting. It's people who've died on all sides of this issue. Alright, we didn't get anything in this level. David Studios product, thank you for the $4.99. All this reminds me of is this is firebombing a Walmart talk. This is firebombing a Walmart talk. I don't know what that means. I feel as though a lot of times, so I've been through a number of U.S. elections at this point. I feel particularly jaded about things this year, given the particularly dastardly effects of the U.S. colonial project this year. But there's a lot of elections that feel like, in my head, I kind of imagine this huge wheel, this giant wheel. You can imagine it as a sort of a Ferris wheel, except much more sturdy. A big wheel, and this wheel, it rolls around, crushing people under it. Just absolutely demolishing the people. That rolls through buildings, crushing people under its tremendous weight. This terrible wheel. And every couple of years, people get together and they vote whether or not spikes should be added to the wheel. And there's a lot of debate over this. A lot of pretty vicious debate. Some people say, statistically, adding spikes to the wheel absolutely kill way more people. If the wheel had spikes on it, boy, a lot more people get killed on account of the spikes. And it is fairly obvious when you think about it. If you add a bunch of spikes to this death wheel, you know, it is going to kill a lot more people. And then there's other people who are like, well, when the wheel just kind of crushes people, it leaves a lot of people just kind of laying around in pain. And really, when you think about it, adding the spikes helps people get to heaven quicker. And this is a good thing. We want people to go to heaven. So this debate happens, and every couple of years, and then occasionally someone comes along and they're like, I don't know, we should maybe. I don't really feel good about about the wheel in general. We should get rid of the wheel. And then everyone's like, this is not the time to talk about this. Do you understand? Do you understand? They're going to add spikes to the wheel. If you start this talk now, the spikes are getting put on the wheel. Like, yeah, I guess you're right. I don't want the spikes on the wheel. I really don't want the wheel, though. This is the level that's going to destroy me. So yeah, that's kind of my feelings on it. It does. Voting in U.S. elections does often feel like you're voting whether or not to put big spikes on a death wheel. At the end of the day, we end up with a death wheel no matter what. No, I already got this one. I don't understand why. It's almost too hard. Yeah, right. This level's too hard. Oh, well, I didn't get it this time. That's okay. Got it. Yeah, I knew I already had that one. I didn't mean to go in that peril. There's one more at least I need to get, and I also need the DK coin. Death wheel rolled for a right to vote for spikes. People died to build this wheel of death. Do you know how many people died constructing the death wheel? You just want to get rid of it? I do. I want to get rid of the death wheel. Once the Stop the Wheel party gets a chance, they're getting all my votes. Yeah, the part that makes me feel the most bananas is the fact that it's the people who would love to keep the death wheel going spend a lot of their effort making sure that most of the discussion at any point is on the merits of the spikes, and that the idea of getting rid of the wheel seems impossible. And I mean, they do a good job. It does seem impossible to get rid of the wheel, but it's actually really easy. Like, when you think about it, it's pretty easy to get rid of the death wheel. It's just, you know, there's a bunch of laws protecting the wheel. It's illegal to get rid of the wheel. And it's really hard to get a lot of people together to do something that's probably going to get them all thrown in prison. But actually, physically getting rid of the wheel is pretty simple. Pretty sure there's a secret back here. Oh no! Oh, Zeph, thank you for the 5 Australian. If you don't want to vote against the big spikes, you should get into a big death wheel maintenance yourself and actually make a difference. This is a good point. The wheel, a lot of the, you know, if I get into the big death wheel industry, I can make a difference from the inside. I can make minor changes to the death wheel that make it kill slightly less people as it rolls around. best way to stop the death wheel is to tilt it towards the people who profit off of it. Well, see, this is the thing. The absolute most amount of effort goes into preventing that from ever ever happening. Coincidentally, the wheel very rarely rolls towards the people keeping it going. This level's a lot. It's probably the rest of the stream just playing this level. You have a choice. Here in Australia, voting in state and federal elections is mandatory for all citizens. I think mandatory elections is not a negative thing. I do think throwing people in prison for not for not voting is bad. I'm not 100% sure what like the enforcement of that should be, but the thing you end up with when you don't have mandatory elections is you have tremendous efforts put by certain groups to do voter suppression. So, as annoying as it might be, overall it's a better system. Because as soon as everyone doesn't have to vote, boy, a lot of money goes into trying to prevent certain people from voting. But yeah, you should not be thrown in prison for not voting. And you also should get a paid day off to vote. I don't know if they do that in Australia. Don't get a day off to vote. Yeah, that sucks. Get the day off. We really need to. Oh my god, the hitboxes on this. It's my first game over screen. They're little babies. It's pretty easy to register online or when you get your ID. There are certain areas of the United States in which it's both harder to register and easy to get deregistered. In Australia, it costs a $20 fine not to vote, and up to $180 for repeat offenders. Well, that's much better than a prison. Alright. I can maintain 2 bird health. That I can get to that secret, even if I goof up. I need 2 bird health. You understand me? 2 bird. Bird 1, 2 health. Pretty good. Shoot the birds up here. Yeah, I probably should be doing that as well. Oh, well, that didn't work. That's okay. I had 2 bird health, luckily. Thankfully, 2 bird health saved the day. Oh ho ho! Well, well, well. Alright, I do still need another secret. Well, I don't know where it is, though. It's another secret right after the 2 stabby birds into the wood. Okay. You mean this? Those are 2 stabby birds into the wood. Where do I go up there? I gotta... move right above the birds on the outside. Okay. I see. I guess I don't really see. Throw Dixie up there and time the jumps. Alright. Thinking maybe it's not where I think it is. Oh no. Okay, okay. Where the heck is it? Oh, there it is. Collect 20 stars. We did it. Ooh! No, I can just leave this level. I'm done. Oh no, I'm not done. There's another one? There's another... Son of a gun. There's one more, but you passed it by the DK barrel. By the DK barrel. That one? Or is it a different DK barrel? And save barrel. Ugh. It's too late. I cannot go back. Need to beat the level and start from the beginning. Maybe I can sneak my way. But I can get through. Nah, probably not. Alright, I'll get to the end. This level's a huge pain in the butt, though. If I die, I might just save and reload my game. No. Whoop. Alright, definitely easier when I've got the two of them. You have to go on the DK coin path again with the tricky birds. I will go on the DK path again with the tricky birds. It's the two red bees circling the banana right after the tricky birds. The two red bees circling the banana. Wait, no, those aren't circling any banana. So it's different. Those two bees are circling a banana. Do I have to get the banana? I do have to get the banana. Unbelievable. Grab 15 bananas. No! Oh, God. Alright, well, I know where it is now. That's something. Dixie. It's the last bonus coin of the game, is it? Wow. Alright. Last bonus coin, everyone. Last coin. Get your last coin. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I still haven't figured out how to not die from these birds. Oh god, no. You know what? I'm just leaving. These woodpeckers are brutal. Yeah, they're a lot to deal with. I exported what I believe to be the release version of Llamas with Hats epilogue today. There's a lot of stuff that I gotta go through with the final export just to ensure there's no issues, but I believe I've gotten the version exported that I'm gonna then put up on YouTube. It's looking good. '28th, it's coming out. I'm gonna be doing we're using YouTube's Premiere system, so there'll be a live showing initially. I did this with the epilogue. Not the epilogue, the Charlie the Unicorn finale. And then after that, it'll just be a regular video. Terrible. You know what time amounts? It's gonna be 3 p.m. Eastern. Whatever that translates to your time. So that's like noon Pacific. Hope the Patreon support continues after that for the other videos. This wasn't Patreon funded, this was Kickstarter funded. The Patreon supports the monthly videos. This was its own separate project. Yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern. It's... I don't know what that is, Mountain or Central. I always forget which one is 1 and 2 hours difference. But then it's noon Pacific. It's like 8 p.m. British time. If you're British or on British summertime right now. Oh god, no! What a fool I am. I wonder if it's better to go. Oh my god, I got one. Grab 15 bananas. You got it. No problem. It's easy to grab 15 bananas. Oh god. It's easy and normal to grab 15 bananas. You can do it anywhere. anyone could do this. It's so easy and regular and normal. I love doing it. We did it. Hooray. Alright, let's go to the save cave. Is there a way to change my shipping address for the DVD? Yeah, it's just editable. You can just go to your pledge. It's not, Kickstarter lets me lock it at some point, and that'll be when they're ready to ship it. That won't be for months. Oh yeah, I need to talk to... What's his name? Wow, you found some more of those cogs! Let's add them to the collection and see if they do the trick. By the way, Dixie, did I mention that my last special cost 25 coins? But hey, blah blah blah, fancy giving me some coins then. Go on, have a go! Let's do it. Good one, Dixie, that's bought you one of Boomer's specials. Good night, Jason. Good night, Lim. Farewell. See you tomorrow, or the next day, or whenever. I hope you sleep well. Or whatever you're up to. I don't know, maybe you're going for a jog. No, I don't want to jump down here. I want to go to that level. Also, yeah, I stream every night. And when I say every night, I mean, I do mean all of them. Literally every single one. You think of a night, I'm here. I think it's been 2,200 something streams so far. I've made just about every single night since 2018, like early 2018. Here we go. No, we're going down. All right. I forgot about this level. Oh my god. Why does it look like there's the little boy from The Grudge looking out from inside? From inside. Do you see it? I gotta zoom in a little. Do you see the little boy from The Grudge in there? It's like a little Grudge boy. Why did that kill us? Alright. Do I have to have the fire out? Probably have to have the fire out in order not to get killed by a bee. Oh no, maybe it's because I hit... Maybe the bee... ran out of fuel? Oh, did I run out of fuel? Is that what it was? I ran out of... Oh no. Why am I going up? Why am I going up again? Yeah, I definitely ran out of fuel. I don't really understand these controls. I'm just gonna use... I can apparently control this with L and R. I'm gonna use that instead. That seems to be a little bit more, genuinely don't understand, like, why the, that goes on. Why my, bottom thruster turns on. Here we go. I appreciate the thematics of this. Although this is a rare moment in which something does not control well in, in a Donkey Kong Country game. This feels way more wonky than these games typically do. Like, even when you have stuff like the minecart levels or whatever, you still have, like, it feels very responsive. You have a level of precision there that I definitely do not have with this thing. With this monstrosity. Oh boy. We made it. $40 DK coins. There's an alternate path on the way up. In that level. You got another one of those cogs. Put it on the machine and see if anything happens. Well, they're all in. Doesn't seem to have done too much though, does it? What on earth is that racket? Hey, take a look outside, Kongs. You won't believe it. What is it? What's going on outside? What will I not believe? I do not believe this. I absolutely do not believe what I am seeing. Well, we'll go into this fish thing next week. I gotta save again. We got one more stream. Look at this terrible, awful lava fish monstrosity. My God, what a nightmare. No. Oh God. A special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. Greatly appreciate the support. I will be back tomorrow, continuing Animal Crossing City Folk with Scuffy. Animal Crossing City Folk with Scuffy. Hope to see you there for that. A few more people have seen the Moms with Hats epilogue at this point. I showed it to Alex. Alex has seen it. Thank you again, Alex, for watching that. Also, Chris finally watched it. Chris did finally get a chance to watch the epilogue. Let me see what did Chris say. Yeah, Chris liked the video. He was talking about how good it turned out. I saw it before Chris. I think you did see it before Chris. I don't know what took him so long, but yeah, it took a little bit. Yeah, he I can tell it was a little too weird for Chris, because one of his compliments was that plays like an art festival film. Which is Chris's way of kindly saying, I do not understand what happened. So there you go. Do different games on different days. Yeah, each day's got a different game I'd play. As opposed to, I think most streamers stream like one game in a row or something. But yeah, every day's a different game. Chris doesn't understand art. Oh, I think he understands art. I think there's probably levels of like abstraction that is not quite his thing, but he gave a very good performance in this. It's been 9 years since he's played Carl, and I have to say, like, before we recorded, I had a little bit of a worry. I was like, I hope he's still got it, because it has been 9 years since he last recorded the voice of Carl. But nah, he's still got the voice. He did a very good performance, and this required a lot more of him than like previous recordings for the character. Like, there's just a lot more going on in terms of the character and emotions and stuff. And if he had done a bad job, I feel like it would not have worked. Would not have worked. But he did a good job, so very happy with how it all turned out. There's a lot more Carl. Yeah, there's a lot of Carl in this. I mean, you might imagine that there's going to be a lot of Carl, but there is a lot of Carl in the Llamas with Hats epilogue. There's a good amount of Carl in it. Chris is low-key a prodigy. He's definitely a natural performer, but on top of that, like, he has put in the work to get better at it as well. Like, he was always a performer when we were younger, but he put in the work to, like, the natural charisma only gets you so far. There's a lot of craft that goes into reaching a new level. It's been years since you made a project with Chris. Yeah, I think the last project that Chris was on might have been the Detective Heart of America movie. 'Cause that's when he that was the last. The Kickstarter we ran for that movie was essentially an attempt to try to stall the inevitable. Like, YouTube had just... The income coming in from YouTube had dropped off enough that it wasn't possible to keep Chris on anymore. You just weren't making enough money to support multiple people. So we did that Kickstarter to try to buy time, essentially. But yeah, in the end, it wasn't enough. So he went back to his old work, and he works at NASA now. He works at NASA. I think he's still in acquisitions, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, he's got 2 kids, full-time job. So long ago. It was a very long time indeed. Yeah. Yeah, Llamas with Hats, epilogue. 28th, 3 p.m. There will be a video that goes up. It has like a countdown or whatever. I think it's going to be it'll go up like 2 days before or something. I'll actually know when I'm putting it up. Still got to work on that. Guess he doesn't need YouTube money then. Oh, he's doing all right. Yeah. I think for some people, the Llamas with Hats epilogue is going to be their favorite video I've done, and for other people, they're going to be like, I did not like this. This is not what I wanted it to be. I'm going to never watch it again. I'm going to put it in the corner. I think it's going to be more divisive than usual. My only hope, genuinely, is that whatever people think, they don't once again think that I did this as some sort of antagonistic, like, middle finger to Llamas with Hats fans. I still have people leaving comments on the original series and stuff talking about, did you know that the series went the way it did because Jason was so angry at people constantly asking for more Llamas with Hats. Jason was so upset. Decided to run it into the ground intentionally. No, this... I thought it would be funny. I didn't want it to be the same thing over and over again. I thought it would be funny if it fell apart. should make another llamas with hats. I'm gonna make another llamas with hats. I'm gonna make even more llamas with hats. Every llamas with hats that comes out is gonna be a different genre though. different genre. Different characters maybe. It'll have a different name too. The entire thing will be 100% different. But it'll be llamas with hats. Just without the llamas or the hats. People want to hear you go, Carl. We'll have that. Well, the epilogue does. I do say Carl in the epilogue. This is something that happens. I can spoil this much. I do say Carl. Didn't you say llamas with hats babies was sort of a diss to the people begging for more llamas? Diss is the wrong word. It's another thing that I thought was funny. Like, I think it's funny for people to ask for more llamas with hats, and I give them llamas with hats babies. I also think it's funny that a lot of people didn't get llamas with, like, didn't, like, had no interest in llamas with hats babies, and don't realize the substantial lore it contains. Llamas with hats babies. It's a genuinely nice story. I'm looking forward to the Llamas with Hats babies fans out there watching the epilogue and realizing that it's a companion piece to Llamas with Hats babies. The Llamas with Hats epilogue and Llamas with Hats babies are companion pieces. They work well together. Will you ever offer Llamas with Hats books, baby's book as a PDF? Yeah, I might put that up on the itch.io. Easier way for some people to get it, because I know, like, it's available on Amazon in a variety of countries and stuff, but there are some places where even that's not really an option. Llamas and That's Baby, you should get a PBS Kids show. If I gotta do anything Llamas with Hats after this point, I do still have one more idea for another Llamas with Hats thing after this epilogue, but like I want to make sure that nothing is ever retconned. Llamas with Hats is not something that I thought the lore was particularly important on initially, but when I worked on Llamas with Hats babies, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna make sure that everything is lore consistent with Llamas with Hats. It felt funnier to me to do that than to just like not care about it. So nothing will ever be retconned. Everything will happen within the central Llamas with Hats lore. Extended Llamaverse. The extended Llamaverse. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna go. I actually gotta get up early tomorrow. Something I gotta. What is it? What's going on? There's like a person coming for some driveway stuff that needs to be done. And I gotta be up early. I gotta wake up early and pay the person. Have a great night, everyone. Great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.